Hello? Oh, it's so loud. Okay. That was an intro. Alright. Okay. Oh, how do I go back? Oh, back. Guess. Hi! Hi. That was a very loud intro. Oh, hell yeah! I can't get chat to come up on my phone for some reason. I don't know what the heck that's about. Oh god, I have to read in this one. Hold on. Like their food or the meme? There we go. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Oh, we're a student. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now, your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Knock the clock, wake up and at 'em, throw the clock out the window, stay in bed forever. You sleep through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Oh. Well, alrighty then. Hello! Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Also, Yari, I'm not a big fan of the food either. It's okay. There are better chicken places out there. Okay, let's try this again. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. This is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating sim. I kid you not, that is the full name of this game. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Oh, excuse me. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. I gotta say that every time. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Oh, Miriam? Oh, Miriam. Oh god, I hate that name. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from the quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Miriam is weird. This is a very long school name that I don't want to say the entire time. Oh, I missed the entire line of dialogue. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she's got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh my god. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw oh my god, my nose is dying. When we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm not sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. I'm not sick. I just have really bad allergies. And I live in the South where it is just pollen central from like end of March to the beginning of June. And today's just been really bad because it rained. It also sucks because I'm like allergic to like really allergic to ragweed. And it's like one of the major plants in the South. So, feels bad, man. And I'm sure you will soon. Did I read that? Yeah, okay. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. Ragweed is just a really nasty plant. That it's an invasive species, actually. It's just a weed. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just a very aggressive, suffocating weed. It'll kill anything that it's near. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. I don't know about them bangs, Miriam. Can you believe I cut them myself? I sure can. You could definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! I'm gonna pronounce her name Ashley because that's what it looks like. It looks like A.E. Slay. So she's Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Can I date her? Is that an option? Please. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins? You feel illegal to watch. You leave BB shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Why are we talking about my shins? Oh, Jesus. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he's styling his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Van? You rank right? If anybody knows who Putty Prisoner is who that reminds me of a little bit. Or really, literally any JoJo character. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them. Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Aww, I feel like I should get to make that decision. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh lord. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsies? I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Do you sleep? I do. It's not even 8 o'clock for me yet. That should do the trick. That's very forward. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. I'm pretty sure it is a child. I'm not tired. I think it's just my sinuses make me sound a little nasally right now and congested. And I'm uncomfortable with that last question. If you want to call me anything, you can call me B. That's really about it. Hi, Pop. I'm BB, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? Think's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh, Lord, Cena. Oh, that's right! The professor is a corgi. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please. Oh, look at his little beans! Please call me Professor Dog. Oh, I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Look at the little toe beans. Oh. Yari, you don't like dogs? Why you no like this dog? Him Corky. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student. Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sparkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of death. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Did you clip me saying his whittled toe beans? Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatslot. Ah, you bitch. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Cena clips almost all of my streams. He must capture every single mistake I make or how big of an idiot I make of myself. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm dying. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Nah. Cena's a close friend. Besides, when BB sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Close. Oh, Cena, shut up. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and oh, I missed it. And then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Look at the little pose. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone... I thought he was already in the classroom on the pedestal. Walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I don't know. Chicken? You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star student. Heck yeah. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Jesus Christ, who just carries dog treats in their pocket? Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, BB, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? We're gonna have to sit by Colonel Sanders, right? Cena, you wish you looked that good. Do you see them glasses? Ha damn. Okay. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, I mean, I would hope you wouldn't break mirrors. That's bad luck. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishment sometimes. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. That was quick. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Do I actually have to take a quiz? Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Oh, fuck me. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. I don't break mirrors. Also, that's just mean. Forest is to trees as chicken is to feather? That's right. What is the most effective eating utensil ever created? It's a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Ice cream. Can't tell me anything different. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a siddle. This one. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes, he is. I'm such a good boy. He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect score. 5 out of 5. Yeah, I did it. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Aw, heck. Hot diggity. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains... Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh! Nah, my dude, nah. I just noticed she has chicken legs on her thighs. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Oh, it's not a sick burn. He stuttered too much. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Bart at deadass looks like any JoJo character. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Ashley, you stay away from my colonel. What is this fucking pose? What? I'm so confused as to what her hip placement is in this. What the fuck just... Anyway, you see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his... Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim through the light. Towards the light. Stay away from the light. This one? The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavor, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for... What is this? Where did this staff come from? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. I'm sorry, 2 whole days? He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, my sinuses are really bothering me. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's gonna be MSG, I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. It's MSG. It's just MSG. Blank, wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in this huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Cena! Shut up! You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy! No, it's not! I can't stand being around Cena sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie. He's not, don't let him lie to you, and we were playing chess. You did not. He did win, but he didn't kick my ass. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Oh, Lord. Another one has been recruited into Cena's cult. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Neg? What is neg? Is that nag? And no, nag is N-A-G. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. No. Be modest but thoughtful. You guys, I don't know what this first word means. Yeah, I don't... Oh, negging is an act of emotional manipulation whereby a person makes a deliberate backhanded compliment or otherwise flirtatious remark to another person to undermine their confidence and increase their need of the manipulator's approval. The term was coined and prescribed by pickup artists. No, it just means to emotionally manipulate someone. So we don't pick that one. Be modest and thoughtful. Also, thanks, Yari. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. Sure you did, Cena. Whatever helps you sleep at night, bub. I appreciate the compliment, BB. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feelings about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we're here. We have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Ari means... That's so great. Oh my god. Cena, I love your name so much now. Oh my god, I'm crying. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Oh, that's so good. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Pounce? That's aggressive. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, boop. I don't know how to say that. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Uh-oh. She said Pop was cute earlier, but Clank seems like the better option. How many days you started streaming? I stream 3 days a week. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday and Wednesday I stream 7:30 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then Fridays I stream 7:30 to 10. So an extra half hour. I think we're gonna go with Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, it's sad. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, promptly eats the entire thing. That sounds gross. No, like, when did you start streaming? That is the correct question. When did I start streaming? I started streaming, like, I had my first stream a couple months ago, I want to say. Probably back in February, and then I started streaming regularly. What? About a month ago, I think. I started streaming regularly. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Wait, actually, is it? Oh, I guess it is. Oops. Sorry. Probably, but I like the games that I play. I know that sounds... I don't know. I like the games that I play. I like playing weird dating sims, and I play Honey Pop on Fridays. Yeah, on Fridays. Shut up, Cena! He looks at you... Oh, okay. Change now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking class. I don't know what else I would play. Other games require other people, and I don't have friends. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. I'm not always mean to Cena. I'm not. Y'all don't understand. You don't understand the shit that I put up with. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Goodness. You hush your whore mouth. Oh my gosh. If y'all really want to know, Cena's like my best friend. Like, legitimately my best friend. I could not. Yeah. Okay. Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Look at the hearts! I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Cena is best friend. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Cena, you're not a toy! I would never! I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Wow! Wow. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ha ha ha. Ugh, no, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing BB's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there. Ashley Van Van, are we working in a quartet? My brain stopped halfway through that word. Instead of a duo now? Duet now. Actually, no, it looked like BB was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has potential itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Santa always steals people. First freaking Penny. Don't you forget deep down that we cast compliment. Okay. Actually, Cena's supposed to be on my stream Wednesday. That comment came in at the perfect time. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask her for some backup here before things get ugly. Hunk of hunks in time of need. Cena, hush! I do not. I'm here to learn and to express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on BB as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has BB's natural talent or their loyalty. you're not a sugar daddy. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute Corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Cena is dad. Cena's dad. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, one of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mounds of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh boy, you're giving me more homework. I still haven't finished the Discord yet. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spoonful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and in something? Dark humor is pretty great. I guess it depends on the subject matter of the dark humor. As in, like, soft or, like, I don't know what that comment means. Hold on right there, BB. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. He served it on a battle axe. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my spectacular braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Odd people on TikTok are cringy. I do know how to draw. I don't know if you're asking that, Athena, but I do know how to draw. I plan on making, like, emotes and stuff soon. May is a very busy month for me. So I don't have a lot of free time right now. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about the dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. Penny! Penny, we were talking about you. Yes. Cena got another person to join his cult. I, think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Yeah, this game is so much weirder than I thought it would be. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsies. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to the reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated? Is that what that word is? Him against poison of all kinds. I would assume Yari knows Japanese since their name is in Japanese. I really want to say the thing, but it's gonna be so dumb. Heard my name. What? Cena was asking if you know Japanese, Yari. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. I know some Japanese as well, but it's really shitty. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. I really don't want to. That's not fair. I can't read kanji. I can only read katakana and hiragana. No! Cena, stop. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, BB? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Fuck off, Van. Speak the moon runes. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Nobody likes Van Van. Even though he reminds me of JoJo. And every day since, have been working towards that dream day and night. Never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, so that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. What is this pose? How is his arm doing that? What the fuck? I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Yeah, you guys! It's gonna be Cena's birthday Friday. B is younger than Cena. I am not 17, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. What the ever-loving fuck? Van Van. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is his rhyming on purpose or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. Attack. Cook with love. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Ultra Tensile. Oh god, Ultra Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I don't know what to do! Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Damage! Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. By a villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh shit, look at that chest. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare the wretched beast. Forget mercy. Finish it. Spare the wretched beast. You manage to temp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. I can't deal with this game, and I've missed so much. Ray just called us old. Oh, I've heard about Monster Girl Quest. Oh my god, you're 16. You're not even 16. Oh, you're quite literally a child. Also, if you must know, I am going to be 24 in October. So, hey! Penny, me and you are the same age! Also, Ray, please stop. You're not even considered a legal adult yet. But hey, me and Penny are the same age! You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Broco? Broco. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. I could not imagine getting married at 16. I thought I wanted that, and I realized that was a big mistake. Also, you guys, Cena's not that old. Cena might be turning 28, but that's not old, you guys. Cena's just dad. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He was in my room! Yes, Cena has a dad bod. For sure. For sure. Oh yeah. Cena, you in trouble? It's legal in one country. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, introducing your love. Dreams are weird. See, oh, look at that. That literally looked like an acid trip. Wow, Cena, that's so fucked up. Oh my god. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Brain stopped again. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Yeah, me and Cena both did. Actually, Cena signed a lot less paperwork than I did. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I may be, I think I might like Pop. Like? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. I have no idea what that says. Cena, what's it say? Did you really? I fell for the thing. I fell for the thing that I already knew about. I always do this. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School I lost it. I lost my momentum. Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ha 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 ha. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Cena, that might be considered blasphemy at that point. Also, that's the beginning of the Lord's Prayer, if anyone didn't know, just modified. You have any idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived later when I cooked with them. A very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Dude, that is like the biggest thing, is I don't have the time nor the money to add another person into my bullshit that I call life. I'm a parasite? Ow! God damn! See what you think of me. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Why is he on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. So not true. Stand back and admire his majestic glory run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of the stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her this is going to end badly. Oh, Colonel! My Colonel. However, you suddenly movement surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Knew that was coming. Great. The force of the wind flow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. I am here to deliver you a message, not this guy. It's important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Aw, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Yeah, 16-year-old me didn't know anything. 16-year-old me thought I'd be out of college and in a... Actually, I thought I'd be married by now. Neither of those things happened. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Ew. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, or maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. Oh my gosh. Ooh. That horse has beautiful shoes. I feel like going for the kiss would have been a little too over the top. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Oh, see, look, hearts. Yari, I'd picked the right one. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappeared into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals. Ashley and Van Van are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Like a bee. Like a bee. Okay. Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? Yeah, Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. No, I don't live in Japan, unfortunately. I wish, and I hope to get to do that in about 2.5 years. But that's hoping. Southeast of the U.S. America. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache, and it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a familiar family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Wow, that kind of hurt. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh, that's fucked up. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, do I care? Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seat. Dude, I dead ass when this game started was like, can I date her? Apparently not. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Oh, his poor tiny legs. Bye. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. I won't rub his little belly. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. The scent left on you. Sprinkles jumps at you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. I don't know what that word is. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite flow. We'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do, which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. That is not true. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, BB? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A dog biscuit, a shimmering pepper, a glass of water. I don't like any of these options. I can see these all ending poorly. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents. Perhaps you reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. Oh no! Sprinkles! What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? How was I supposed to know? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork monster? Broco? What are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. What item do you want to sample? I don't know. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm dying. You'll have to excuse me. There's so much reading in this. Okay. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria is lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them, you're on. I'm gonna go with this one. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption. Oh, he's talking to me! I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. No, I don't like Van Van. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope this message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. All right, with the heart on your hatchet, meat cleaver. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Fuck. What were you thinking? Get your head in. I don't know. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 10, 7, 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to evaluate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust, vigilance, gratitude? That's right, you must take up. Your classmates are rooting for you, and Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you not to forget where you came from every day. You meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? That one. Fuck! This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Please shut up! Try not to... what is the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, bubbling. Bubbling? I don't know! I don't know! Ah! I don't do well under constricted time restraints. Try that again. What is the... Listen here, Yari. Bruh. Trust me, it does. It feels so bad. What is it? It was 100 degrees Celsius? That literally gave me anxiety, and I'm so upset right now. I'm upset. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence? You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eyes. I believe in you! He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of fuck! You were standing on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot our questions. You and Colonel Sanders, but how do I do this? They literally give me 5 seconds. To make up time, you toss your biscuits dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Oh no. fucked up again. Oh god. Can I redo this? I'm upset. I want to restart, but it's not letting me. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly? Gelée. Yeah, honeycomb. Aw, bye, Ari. Colonel Sanders. Thanks. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce. Oh, I'm so mad there's not a still image of him licking chocolate off his fingers. Anyway. As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rays you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. The coatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Ah! I'm bad at this. This suddenly got difficult. Before anyone can... The Bard is back. I'm just speeding through because I fucked up and now I have to restart. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fuck the Colonel. Okay. Okay. Gotta click through all this. Oh god. As soon as I'm able to work on it, I'm sorry, I've had so much going on this past week. I had a baby shower that I'd been planning for a month. This past Saturday. And so I haven't really been able to focus on anything else. But I hope to get it out sometime either the end of this week, beginning of next week. I plan on working on it tomorrow and Thursday. So anything you say here apparently doesn't matter. So I'm just apparently meant to break my hand. Stop. A baby shower is just a celebration for new parents, basically. So my brother and his fiance are having a baby, and we were just kind of celebrating that. Yeah. Parents. Well, no, my brother was there, but it's mainly for the mother. I just, yeah, Bard, just congrats, you fucked. um, thanks. It's this will be my third nephew. I also have a niece. The battle's over. Lord. Honestly, when they do get married, I'll be planning that most likely as well. I'm not an affiliate yet, so whenever I reach affiliate, oh god, Bard, stop! That just made me nauseous. So in the U.S., it's a toss-up. Some people wait till after marriage to have kids. Some people have kids kind of whenever they feel like it. Some people have kids and are never even together. The U.S. is strange. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that you burst into flame. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. So, there are legal things put into place in the U.S. that stop dads from, for the most part, being deadbeat dads, but it's just something you kind of have to deal with. Even if you are married in the U.S., if you know, people can still just leave whenever. Yeah. Bart, if you don't shut the fuck up. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Walmart babies. Oh. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from your devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer. Small fire, we should get that checked out. I'm fine, can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser, I'm not fit to fill your fryer. To fill your fryer! I'll never be a master chef. Use coupon part for 10% off your That's exactly what I think. Oh, no, that's not what I was saying. I was reading the screen. Jesus Christ. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. And well, handsome. Sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Kids are assholes. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that then I was going to amount to something no amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for the past mishaps. Bar, please stop talking about children like they're fucking products. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past mishaps. Yay! Pop, what the fuck are you doing here? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Oh, scared from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Broko. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Anyway, thanks, Broku. I'm glad that there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I always want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I have procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocents from those who would cheat them through sorcery and I'm so brain dead at this point. Some assembly required. Build a build a baby. Oh my god. For those that create them, if you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Oh heck yeah, we got the spork monster on our side. That sounds like some problem. Oh my god. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. BB, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Your hideaway? Uh-oh. Spaghettios. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. What? This baby picture. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Ooh woo. A whoa? A whoa. Okay. Stepping inside. Don't you dare clip it. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. No. Don't. No. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live an excellent life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with other ambitious chefs. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Ray, you should probably go to sleep. Reveal it! You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Heck yeah, coleslaw's the best. Oh, ouch. Also, can we talk about how great coleslaw is as a dish? And shit. Two of you probably have no idea what this is. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. I knew it, Penny. I knew you would know what it is. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Bard, how do you not like cold slaw? I know how to cook. Like, I can make, like, basic stuff. Bard can cook really good, though. I love Bard's food. Together you do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Okay, but it's just because it's cold noodles. Also, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab more water. I'm like dying. Sorry, I've been doing so much talking and I'm just, like, thirsting to death. Also, Bard, they're from, not the US. Sorry, my brain died. They don't have a legal age where they're at, so that meant nothing to them. Anyway. Do you mind if I hold on? Yeah, okay. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Chugging that half a bottle of water was a bad idea. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Legal age is like... I wouldn't say a big deal over here, but... it dictates a lot in your life. Let me see how much longer this game has. Okay, we should be able to finish this game tonight, so I'm gonna kind of speed through this. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh! You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then a ghost pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window to a crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. You notice a very realistic statue, stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Bard is baby. Actually, we have a friend that, me and Bard have a friend that is turning 21 in November. So him really baby. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders. Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens inside. You find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap on an item. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sprouts, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. He is born with a mustache and beard, apparently. It's a drumstick that he seemed to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo on a company they founded, am I right? Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Ooh. I was told to click the glowing door. You open the door to the Colonel Sanders closet and find a row of his signature white suit hanging within. You take one off its hangers and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Ah! usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Ah, heck. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel's in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence. I swear, it's so hard to look at that. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Yeah, no, for real, Bard is not dad material. And yes. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. And I mean that with nothing but love, Bard. I'm attempting to finish it before I get off tonight. I have like 3 more chapters. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a glorious plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Is it the biscuits? I say what I say to Bard with nothing but love, and he knows it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's biscuits. It's meticulous. It's literally fried chicken and biscuits. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he is waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that you're the perfect match? We're the perfect... How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh, you... Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the windows. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confusion by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can't finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnering up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house as if there's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottled up in the details of your own night, it's just too much to bear. Also, Bard, I know her name. Nuh-uh. Sid babysits me. So, Sid babysits me, and then I babysit Bard. Yeah, exactly. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spend the night with him. Speaking of Sid. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzer. Nothing happened, but the wowzer. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your vitals in the quad. Cena's busy right now. They're probably not going to get back on tonight. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because you know he's Pop. Honestly, guys, I'm trying to finish this tonight, but I just don't think it's going to happen. These chapters are a lot longer than I was thinking. Also, she's so over-exaggerated. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here today. I am getting extremely tired to the point that I'm unable to focus. Sorry, guys. I know. But I will be back Wednesday, 7:30, same time as normal.